I teased this at the beginning of the show.
Correct.
We got a player. I saw this post. It was a tweet on Bleacher Report. I'm not on Twitter, so I saw them posting it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a player right now in free agency.
Correct.
Who has left his former team in disgrace.
Mm-hmm.
Is generally speaking hated by the league.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is not going to be signed by a good team.
Unless you count a Chinese team as a good team.
The Shanghai Sharks are
The
always
Shanghai
looking.
Sharks. Correct.
From at the NBA Central on Twitter, Detroit has been mentioned as a team to watch in terms of potential suitors for Dillon Brooks.
Wow. Dillon Brooks. What a player. What a guy. Dillon Brooks.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
What are we doing? I mean, like, what's the goal here?
To bring back the bad boy Pistons, probably. I don't know
what the difference between the bad boy Pistons was and Dillon Brooks?
Is that the bad boy Pistons?
Is that the bad boy Pistons can play basketball?
Correct. Yes.
This guy stinks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are we thinking? Like, what is the point in just bringing a guy that sucks? Just because what? You got to field the team?
It's Detroit. I don't know.
It's like you might as well bring back Corey Joseph. At least Corey Joseph doesn't, get LeBron to score 100 on him. It's like, why? I understand doing your due diligence.
Yes.
But this guy is a cancer. This guy is like... This guy would make the Javier Baez signing that the Tigers did look like the Prince Fielder signing. Like, it would be the exact opposite results. Like, I don't know what Troy Weaver is thinking here. Like, he is not... Like, he has done well in 2 drafts, but... I'm really starting to get a little annoyed with this guy. Like, who has he brought in? Okay, let's think. He's brought in Marvin Bagley. He's brought in Bojan Bogdanovic. And now maybe Dillon Brooks.
He brought James Wiseman. Right?
That's my response.
I'm just saying. They were playing good. Bagley and Wiseman were doing decent at the end of the season.
We won 16 games, Seth. I don't want to hear about decent at the end of the season.
Hey, if you're talking about stat padding, right there. Those are your guys right there.
And then on top of this, so right now, also, I wanted to throw this in here. This is from DetroitBadBoys.com, which is the Sports Nation nation page for the Pistons.
Okay.
Talking about the Pistons coaching situation. Pistons coaching search update. Kevin Ollie, the leading candidate, Vegas odds like Charles Lee to Milwaukee, Detroit hire could come soon from May the 5th, 2023, just a couple of days ago.
Interesting.
Do you know who Kevin Ollie is, Seth? Are
Nope.
you even aware? Okay.
I'm not. No.
Kevin Ollie was, I think, he was the head coach of UConn when they won the national championship in 2013, I think.
Okay.
After winning that championship, he was terrible and ran out of town. And I think currently he's coaching some G League team or something.
Oh.
He is a current overtime elite executive.
Oh.
I don't even know what that is. What is overtime elite?
I believe that's in the NBA, like G League Ignite or whatever. Those are the guys.
Elite basketball is a
Those are the
professional
guys that-
basketball league for 16 to 20-year-olds based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, those are the guys that skip college and play in that and then go to the NBA. Hey, if he's coaching them right now, he'd fit right in at the Pistons. You guys, median age is what? 6? He'd fit right in. I don't see the problem. I see Detroit doing that, too. I see the Pistons doing that, 100%.
I might kill myself.
If they bring this guy in, here's the nightmare scenario for the Pistons right now. Because obviously we're also in this lottery situation. So here's the nightmare situation. We dropped to 5th. We bring in Dillon Brooks. We hire Kevin Ollie.
I might kill myself. I might kill myself. I might kill myself.
That's my reaction to that. If that's what happens,
it's gonna happen.
I mean, like,
you know it.
I'm ready to massacre Troy Weaver. Like, what is this? What is the plan here? Kevin Ollie.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Thank you, Stephen A.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. this is bad. This is very, very bad. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Okay, obviously I like Cade, right? I think Cade's a good player.
I think Cade's a good player.
I think Jaden Ivey's a good player. Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, both second-team all rookies. I think Cade was first-team all-rookie. I think even Isaiah Stewart was second-team all-rookie. I'm not totally sure about that.
Sounds about right. I know he made an all-rookie team.
Here's my thing, right? Is this job really that unattractive to people? Like, how can Kevin Ollie be if you're Troy Weaver and you genuinely just think Kevin Ollie is the front runner, like you just think he's the best of the best, like that, then you're just dumb. Like then you're just a bad general manager. But if
maybe
he is the best of the bunch that even want the job, like are you calling Bud and you're like, hey Bud, we want to call in, we want to know if you want the Pistons head. Bud,
what is it? What was that?
I think the lines might have gotten crossed.
Oh, I think.
But like, you know what I mean, though. Like, it's why is this job so unattractive to people? I don't understand it.
I don't really either because I mean, like you're saying, or as you make the joke, the median age of the Pistons. Like, you have guys that you can develop who all have, in my opinion, at least. What was the starting five at the end of? Well, I'm not going to count the end of the season. It would be Cade Cunningham.
It's probably
Jaden
Ivey, Duren, Wiseman. Well, no, not Wiseman because you can't play Wiseman with Duren.
Bagley, maybe.
It might have been Bagley. Because Bogdanovich was hurt.
And then Bogdan. Oh, okay.
Or was I don't even know if he maybe I don't maybe he was on the starting five.
Okay, we'll just.
I can't remember. I like, but Bogdanovich is probably not on the team by the time we're competitive, right? Like
that's true.
I'm thinking, right now,
let's just say,
it's been Killian Hayes, maybe he was on the starting five.
I think he was at the end of the season. But like for right now, you look at a fully healthy Pistons team, I would say Cunningham, Ivey, Bogdanovich right now.
Yeah, Duren.
And then Bagley.
The other thing to consider,
or
we could win the lottery. We could get Victor Wembanyama. Like, I don't think it will happen because this is the NBA. And we don't get first overall picks unless they're boring, like Cade Cunningham.
Well, yeah.
Like I was listening to the radio because I'm an old man at work today, and
I thought that was
on the sports show that I was listening to, they pointed out like Cade is kind of boring. Like that's not that he's bad; he's very good. Like the guy when he was playing last year in 12 games was averaging 19 a game. Like. I think when he comes back next year, he's going to be 20 average. He's going to be averaging 20 points.
I think so.
And he's going to be bigger too. Like they've been the Pistons YouTube channel and social media pages. They've been like posting just videos of the players and stuff just to kind of market the team, I suppose. And
of course,
like Cade looks much bigger than he did when he was a rookie. Like it was like, oh, what has he been doing? I mean. I guess he's hurt. He's got nothing better to do.
He's got nothing better to do than to work out.
He's just recovering from whatever. He had surgery, I think it was, on his like ankle or no, I don't know what it was. He had shin. It was on his shin. That's what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
But like, I just don't understand how. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like, okay, nobody wants to hire. Like, nobody wants this job because they just think the Pistons are just a crap show. But. I don't think that's true. I don't know how Troy Weaver is advertising this job to people. Like,
who knows?
We have young, talented players
who have a good upside.
Yeah, right. Like we're gonna have probably, realistically, we're gonna have a top 3 pick. And
I think so.
I don't know if we'll use it because we could always trade that out. Like if we're not feeling Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller,
which I'd take both of those guys, but
right. But the thing is, though, with both those guys, those are
guards.
Guards. Like we're running a team of 5 guards. Like that's why it's like it's basically Victor or nothing. Like because we can't draft another guard. Cade Cunningham's point guard. Ivey's shooting guard. We can't add another guard, or else they're not gonna play. They're not gonna be a starting member. Like, and then it's just we're just doing this cycle where we got Jaden Ivey coming off the because Cade is not coming off of the bench. Cade, you pick number 1 overall. He's on the floor every single day, no questions. Like.
Correct.
But, like, you can't take another guard, and that's the I get it. The class is deep, right? Like this is supposed to be a good draft class, but
supposedly
the top 3 guys outside of Victor are guards. We can, like, you're basically in a situation where I'm thinking if I'm Troy Weaver, I don't know if I'm keeping that pick. I mean, I don't know who I'm going for.
You could trade that out and get a better forward or center.
Maybe
or at least try.
I mean, I've mentioned it earlier. I like Chris Middleton. I like Jaylen Brown. I think these are guys that could be valuable. I mean, I think the Jaylen Brown thing, actually, I think the Celtics would certainly be interested in trading up to get a Brandon Miller, to get a Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, because they need guards over there.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just...
It's tough.
And then we don't have a good... Like, you add a guy like Victor Wembanyama, who is 7'5", to a team that had the worst defense maybe ever. I've never seen a defense this bad. Like, he's going to block shots. Like, he's going to get in front of people. So,
the numbers will go this way.
Right.
So,
theoretically,
there's no... Yeah.
Like, you're getting a basically, like... And I mean, I know this is what some people have said about him. He's the biggest prospect since LeBron. That's what other people are saying. I'm not going to put it against the kid because he's 19 years old and he's about as skinny as me. And he's definitely going to be a project. Probably won't be, averaging 20 in his rookie year.
Probably not.
But
it could.
Probably will be averaging 12 or 13. Probably will be getting...
I think he'd average more than that.
You think he could average more than that?
I think he'd average close to 20, but not 20. I don't think he'd be like a Bankero type.
Yeah,
but I think he would be
20. That you want to talk about
like 22.
A franchise that has got things going. The Orlando Magic, man, and I think that's a definite possibility for where he could land.
Maybe.
I mean,
imagine Bankero and Wembanyama. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That front court.
The thing is, and we're going to talk a little bit about the NHL lottery that happened last night in just a little bit here, but just to briefly talk about the NBA lottery, I mean, the Pistons before Kate Cunningham, last time he got that first overall pick was like the 80s. Actually, no, I think it was the 70s.
Really? That far back?
Or actually, I don't know if there was a draft lottery back then. It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
It was a player that I did not know. So
yes.
I'll let you know that.
Okay.
But the idea in my mind, and I know some people are going to be upset, but the idea in my mind that the NBA is going to let a guy who, even if it's totally fake, that he's the next LeBron James, right? Like, he's this next tier. Even they wouldn't even risk that prospect, right?
No.
Like, they're not going to risk that this guy actually is the next LeBron James. We'll give him to Detroit. Like,
exactly.
There are other teams that are in that option for them, like Houston, like San Antonio, like Orlando, like God forbid Dallas.
That would be insane.
If a team that is outside of the top 3 gets the first overall pick, I quit.
Yep.
I quit.
Yep.
I mean, it's just like, at that point, it's like, why do we even bother? Why do we even bother fielding a team when
There's no point.
Nope. we can lose every single game and know what? You don't actually get the first.
And then Kyrie and Luka can get that guy.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We might as the rich really get richer in the NBA. That seems to be the running trend.
That's the way. But
I just like
it's tough. We'll see.
Yeah.
You just have to wait and see.